And we're going to welcome you just a little bit early here to the Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium. We'll get back to the real stuff, basketball. But right now, senior night here.
First senior cheerleader we'd like to recognize is Carmen Clark. Parents are Jack and Heather Clark. Carmen has cheered all 4 years at West High School.
And one cheerleader. Maybe they're doing all the cheerleaders. They are. They're doing cheerleaders. So they got 4 cheerleaders.
Third senior cheerleader Stephanie Murphy. Her parents are Chris and Jennifer Murphy. Stephanie has cheered all 4 years at Grants Pass High School. She has a 4.0 grade point average and will be pursuing a degree in elementary education. Stephanie Murphy. Next up is Sophia Fry. Her parents Peter and Deborah Fry. Sophia has a 4.0 grade point average and will be attending the University of Pittsburgh, majoring in law, criminal justice, and society. Sophia Fry. And our final senior cheerleader is Anna Romero. Her parents are Juan and Candace Romero. And 3.6 GPA will be attending UCLA, pursuing a career in the medical field. Anna Romero.
All right, before they get to the players, I'm going to change out a microphone here. See if we can pick him up just a little bit better.
Unfortunately, one of them, number 14, Jackson Poland, is sick tonight and can't be here. We're going to recognize Jackson anyway. Jackson's parents are Laura and Scott Poland. After graduation, Jackson he's president of the basketball team in Arizona, just kicking it in the rooms with everyone, destroying everybody in the late night wrestling matches. And what he'd like to say to his teammates is, you guys had confidence in me even when I didn't. For all the laughs and the memories, love you guys. Number 14, Jackson Poland.
So that's Jackson Poland, except Mr. Poland doesn't seem to be here.
Mason also participates on the track and field team at Grants Pass High School. After graduation, he's going to your mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Later on, he's going to move to Hawaii to live with Luke Morgan.
That's Mason Bennett they're discussing right there.
What he'd like to say to his teammates, thanks for always having my back. For the brotherhood has been formed in the many battles. Love you guys, and we'll never forget the bonds we share. Number 5, Mason Bennett.
Mason Bennett, he's hoping to move to Hawaii, apparently. Aren't we all?
When Casper dropped in the ball his freshman year. I'd like to say to his team is, first of all, thank you for pushing me to do my best, making sure I stayed there. Also, in this last, will provide any finding connections made throughout my time playing basketball. Number 23, Cade Brandes.
So Cade Brandes, the last one out for the players.
Well done, cheerleaders. Well done, basketball players. Let's go.
I will turn the band down so we can hear ourselves. Yeah. You always know when the band is in the house. I'll tell you that when you're in Grants Pass. Hey, we're going to take a quick time out. When we do, we'll be back with the opening ceremonies here for the Lithia Superstore game of the night. So hold on, I forgot to do one thing, but it should only take a second to get it done because I was over talking to people that, you know, about how things are going, and forgot to do everything that I was supposed to do so that we can get things done here. But here we go. It's all taken care of. And we'll be back with the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get any phone you want.
Any one I want?
Any phone you want.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And with a little business out of the way, we welcome you sports fans back to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Terry Ross coming to you live from Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon, the Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium. We thank you for joining us today. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Tonight, the Sheldon Irish are in town to take on the Grants Pass Cavemen in what is a big, big game for both sides and also for everybody else around the league that's competing for spot number 2. They're talking to Coach Eric Orton before the game that this is one of those games where by the time it's over, you're either in second place or you're down in 5th. And looking up, maybe have some problems getting out of it, but we'll talk about more about that in just a little bit. We are pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with our community business partners who keep these events free for you to enjoy, so please let them know that you appreciate their support. And we invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search Table Rock Sports, click on the red subscribe button. We will let you know when games go live. Up next, it's the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill Coaches Corner, brought to you by Tap Rock. Right there on the edge of the Rogue River in Grants Pass. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night. All right, TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations with which to serve you. This is the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill Coaches Corner. As we take a look at tonight's ball game, the visiting Irish come in 8-13 overall, 4-5 in league play. Coach Eric Orton talked about how his team has played a really tough schedule in the non-conference. They schedule intentionally a little tough this year. And it's kind of hurt now that they're getting down there because they're not getting the rankings that maybe they quite need. So that's hurt a little bit, but they're going to play good defense, he says. That's really where it all starts for the Irish. If they're playing good defense, the team seems to relax a little bit and play a lot better. Meanwhile, Grants Pass comes in at 14-8, 5-5 in the Southwest Conference. A little bit of an up and down year for the Cavemen. Certainly capable of putting together a really, really good game, but probably just as capable of not having a game go so well. That just kind of seems to be the story of their season. We will say that as far as the Southwest Conference goes, though, this is a really, really tight race for second place. Right now, Grants Pass holds on to it at 5-4. Right behind them is North Medford at 5-5. And right behind them is Roseburg and Sheldon at 4-5. And now we got to throw South Eugene into the mix at 3-6. That means that everybody's in the running for second place except for South Medford, who's just running away with first place, and Willamette is struggling at the bottom of the conference. But everybody else has a lot to play for. You take it, we were talking about you could go from second to fifth real quick. We'll take the case of the Grants Pass Cavemen, and I know that the Grants Pass fans aren't going to like me taking it this way, but this is the one scenario where this will happen. And that is if Grants Pass were to lose tonight, you'd still have North Medford, who is idle, at 5-5, but Grants Pass would drop to 5-6, so that would put them behind North Medford. The Sheldon Irish would move to 5-5, so they would move in front of Grants Pass. If Roseburg were to win tonight at South Eugene, they become 5-5 and would move in front of Grants Pass, and all of a sudden Grants Pass is no longer in second place. They're in fifth. So that's how tight things are. And I suppose if you're Grants, well, everybody around the conference playing for second is probably rooting for South Eugene tonight. After all, if South Eugene could pull off a win against Roseburg, that would help everybody's cause, because then Roseburg would pull back to 4-6, and well, that would shuffle things around. Now, if Grants Pass wins tonight, of course, they go to 6-4 overall, which would keep them ahead of North Medford, and that would drop Sheldon back to 4-6, depending on what Roseburg did. We'll just give them a win for the sake of discussion at 5-5. Now all of a sudden Sheldon finds themselves, instead of fighting for second place, they're down in 5th place, and they're the ones looking up, trying to figure out how over 2 games you can get back into 3rd place. That's about all that's left for most of the teams, is just a couple of ball games, and especially after tonight. And so you have to do it. You have to win, and you have to win every night from here on out if you're playing for 2nd place. They said it would be a tight one. I heard that early in the football season even, that this was going to be a tight race. It's been a tight race in the Southwest Conference. When we come back, we'll have more of the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill Coach's Corner here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, as we get ready for hoops in Grants Pass on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
Welcome back to the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill Coach's Corner on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations with which to serve you. We were talking about how this all comes about, the second place and all the options. Well, not all the options, just some of the options. There are way too many options. We should also make note that Sheldon holds a head-to-head against North Medford, having beat them twice. They've already defeated Grants Pass once, so tonight would give them the season sweep. So they would hold the head-to-head over North Medford and Grants Pass. Meanwhile, Grants Pass, if I can get it rung up here right, split with North Medford. And of course, so far they've only had the one here with Sheldon. So everybody has a little bit of work to do. They do. Grants Pass does have a loss to Roseburg, and I have them a little bit later on in the season. In fact, for the last ball game of the year. So, like we said, these games are getting really important here. They're getting big. We talked about to Coach Gorton about pressure. He's like, yeah, a lot of pressure right now. It's hard. You don't have any margin of error at all at this point. When we come back, will be time for tip-off and starting lineup. The Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill Coach's Corner, brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill, locally owned, family run. Check out the new menu and the great views at Tap Rock. We're back on Table Rock Sports after this.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
The days grow long, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
This is Jake. He's a serious cyclist training for his next race. Each morning, Jake takes his bike on the bus to work. By not owning a car, Jake is saving nearly $1,000 a month in gas, car payments, insurance, and repair. The money he saves allows him to participate in the Race for a Cure for breast cancer. With every ride he takes, he's 1 mile closer to crossing the finish line on behalf of his mom. Way to go, Jake.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. 7 locations to serve you is what they have on TableRockSports.net. Lots of pregame announcements to be made. Now here we go down to the starting 5. The first off the bench is going to be for Sheldon is going to be Indiana Mohideen, a 6'3 junior. Rocco Graziano, a 6'2 sophomore. Owen Kramer, a 5'11 junior. Luke Layton, a 6'6 senior. And Ryan Yakovich, a 6'4 senior. And now here comes Grant's pass. Gavin McLean, a junior, will be starting. Mason Bennett, a senior. I tell you what, that was pretty cool. He saw him, he about tore the place up against in North Medford. Next out is Cade Brandis, a senior. Luke Morgan, a junior, strong player inside. And Jaden Jesse, a junior. Poor photographer almost got ran over by the cheerleading squad. Jesse's going to go fist bump everybody. The officials get their fist bumps in all the way around. And we're ready to go. So, now that we can hear ourselves again, Mason Bennett and Zach Stapleton. We're jumping it up for, I don't remember Stapleton being out there. So, somebody, it was Mohideen. Here's a three. Yes! To start things off is Kramer with the three-pointer. A quick start. And getting it down low and laying that one in is Brandis. Oh, not even 30 seconds gone. Well, close to a minute gone. Look at 45 of them off the board. We got points already. Mohideen. Playing a little catch out there. Wanted it back. They didn't get it. Kramer has it. Cross court it into the corner to Mohideen. He goes up for three. Yes! Mohideen. All of a sudden on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Sheldon's got a quick 4-point lead on 2 3-pointers. Get that one into the middle and trying to muscle it up and can't is Brandis. So he'll give it off. Come out to Bennett. Back around to Brandis. Give it to McLean. McLean will take the baseline. McLean will lay it in. There's Mohideen with it again. Around to Layton. Back out to Kramer. Kramer already has a three. Into the lane, back out to Mohideen. Sets up for another corner three. Yes! Good grief. 3 3-pointers for the Irish here in the first period. 5:46 to go in the first. Get it to Bennett. Down to Brandeis. Back out on top it goes, and there will be a blocking foul. Getting fouled is McLean, but there will be no foul shots. That one was on Kramer, who gets his first. Up and down low. Here we go. Morgan turns, spins, puts it up. Yes. All right. Well, we're in for a lot of scoring, maybe. Who knows? We'll see if it slows down. Here's Kramer firing another three. No. Backfiring that time and grabbed out of there. And taking it all the way and laying it in is Jesse. 5 minutes to go. We've played 3, and we've got a lot of action going on right now. Mohideen out to Kramer. Sheldon already has 3 3-pointers up there. Yakovich to Mohideen, trying to get it down low. Foul. That one's on Brandeis. So 2 or 1 foul, 1 team foul apiece, excuse me. Into Yakovich. Got to get it out of his hands quickly. Into the hands of Graziano, and it's stolen away. Ben slams it home. Bennett with the slam. The Grants pass back in the lead. Kramer There's a long three. No! Jesse with the rebound for the Cavemen. To Brandeis. Cross court. Here's a three. No! That one's no good by McLean. Goes out of bounds. Big Grants pass will retain possession. And coming into the game is Winger. Kamani Winger. That's a Sheldon substitution. Bennett thought about a three. He'll rise, put it up. Yes. Three is on the way. That one isn't going to go. And all of a sudden, Sheldon is cooled off from three-point territory. Is Kramer missing that one? Bennett one more time on the baseline. Can't do it. It's going to be taken away. Got himself in way too deep that time. Here coming the other way is Sheldon, spinning, twisting. Jesse wanted to double dribble, but they're not going to get it. Graziano, who is the one that lost it, trying to take it all the way, and then had it knocked out of his hands. Coming in is Joey Rubino for Sheldon. A little trouble getting it in, but he does to Kramer. Hook, yes. That's Kramer. He's got 5 of them. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, the Cavemen have a 1-point lead. Get it down low. That's Morgan with it. He's double teamed, but he's going to go into the lane, trying to put it up. Fouled. Probably on Layton, I would think. Yep. So inbounding now is McLean. Gets it into Morgan. Right back to McLean. Here's Bennett for 3. Yes. Well, I told you the last time I saw him over at North Medford, he was just deadly from everywhere. He's already on it tonight. 7 of the 15. The Grants pass has scored comes from Bennett. Kramer into the lane. Can't do anything with it. Get it down low, though. No good. As Rubino missed that one. Is that right? Winger missed that one. Bennett has it in his hands again. Around to McLean. Back around to Bennett, who's going to fire another 3. That one's not going to go, though. Morgan grabs the rebound, puts it up, count it. He's fouled. Morgan with 1 foul shot. 2:16 left in the first period. Doesn't get it. But it's still a 6-point lead for the Cavemen on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Kramer to Winger. Back around they go. Kramer will drive. He's rejected by Bennett. Thought he was going to be able to get it up, but Bennett rises and slaps that one out of bounds. Kramer will inbound it. To Winger. I get right back to Kramer in a hurry. Winger down low, put it up. No, that one doesn't go. Scramble for the rebound. Coming out of there with it is Morgan. He gets it ahead to Isley. Isley around to Brandis, and it's knocked out of bounds. Grants pass basketball. Bennett takes a rest. Coming in is Peyton Bruner. Bennett was 7 on the night already. Isley for 3. three. No, that one was headed out. That was almost all the way down before it popped back out. Minute and a half to go, first period. On the drive. Getting it back quickly. Here's a three. No, that one doesn't go. And grabbing it and holding on to it for Grants Pass is McLean. Back out to Isley. Gets it right back to McLean in a hurry. In the corner it goes to Bruner. And back out. Bruner on the other side. Brandeis to Morgan. Triple team. Bounce it out to Isley for three. No! In and out. Grabbing the rebound and putting it up. No good. That time was we'll get it, Bruner. Brain went to sleep there for a moment. And there's going to be no foul call. Bruner's on the line, though, trying to save it. Graziano thought he got fouled for sure. He did run into a grass pass player, but nobody fell down onto the floor, and so no foul. Perosa to inbound it for the Irish. 30 seconds, first period. See if they hold it for one. Stapleton. They look like they're pretty determined to do that. Haverland had it. Back around to Perosa. They use everybody freely for Sheldon. Graziano. Oh, didn't set up for the three. They passed it off. Sheldon had a three, didn't take it. Bruner to McLean. Put it up. Yes! And that will end the quarter. Just like that. And at the end of one, on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass 20, Sheldon 11. Grants Pass with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. This is the Table Rock Sports Network.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Daily adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation, that midday pick-me-up pit stop. Plus, earn free rewards with our Peak Rewards app. And when you buy Red Bull, Old Wisconsin Jerky, and many other items, you'll accumulate big savings on fuel. With locations in Oregon and California, we are here to keep you energized throughout the day. And with our Peak Rewards app, we'll help you travel further for less, keeping more money in your pockets. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
And I welcome you back to the, if I can talk, welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. 7 locations with which to serve you here on TableRockSports.net. Second quarter action, Isley with a three, no. But putting it back up was Bruner, couldn't get it to go. They're going to get out of there with it, no. As Sheldon has it right now, Rubino. Get it to Perosa, and ahead it comes to Graziano. Haverland. And on a drive, nowhere to go. Picking it up, getting it off to Rubino. And Rubino will put it in. McLean held on to it there for a moment to Bruner. Jesse with it. Bennett back in, by the way. McLean for three. Got it. Eight for McLean. Perosa. Graziano with it. He'll fire a three. That one isn't any good. Jesse with the rebound. He'll come firing into the forecourt, get it ahead to Isley. Isley will slow it down for a moment. Over to McLean. McLean's going to pop another three. That one's no good. Grabbing the rebound is Haverland. And here come the Irish. 6:20 to go. First period. Graziano had it there for just a moment. Haverland hands it off now. Bounce it down low. Going to lose it. Have to reset. Bouncing, twisting, turning. Haverland will lay it in. He's a big load, I'll tell you that. At 6'5". A pretty good bulk to him, too. Bennett has it for the Cavemen. He'll stop at the foul line. Jesse. Driving, twisting, turning, rising. Doesn't go. The Irish with the rebound. And there will be a foul on McLean. Three team fouls on the Irish. 2 on Grant's pass. There's all kinds of substitutions going on. Mostly Sheldon getting back to the regular starting lineup. As Kramer's back in. Layton is back in. Mohideen. We'll get that right. Yeah, Mohideen, who has it right now. Lob it down low and then just putting that in. That was Layton. Brand is to Bennett. That's Isley. Jesse. Dumps it off to Morgan, who gets it right back to Bennett, and Bennett will lay it in. Well, right now, Sheldon doesn't seem to have much of an answer for Mr. Bennett. Kramer, that's taken away as he tried to pass it. Isley stepped right in and grabbed it. Hilton go all the way. Nope. Bounce it off to Morgan. To Brandy's. Brandy's little jumper, no good. Mohideen. Almost loses it. He gets it over to Kramer. Haverland says, I don't want this thing. Give it back to Kramer pretty quick. Mohideen. Here's Haverland. There's a three. That one is offline. Here's Kramer with a three. Yes! The first three was by Graziano, but he couldn't get his down. Kramer certainly can get it down, though. 3:45. Second period. Bennett. Isley. Back to Bennett. Bennett's faking a three, but he isn't going to take it. He'll give it off and sit to Jesse for three. No! Haverland will take the rebound for the Irish. Give it off to Kramer. Graziano. They'll run it all the way through. They ran it one time, and they're going to run it again. Mohideen being hounded out there. Kramer in and out. And call, kick ball. So Haverland takes a bench. Perosa back into the game. Kramer will inbound it. To Perosa. Graziano can't get a shot off. Perosa. That's Graziano again. So Grant's pass keeping him way out beyond the three-point line. Spinning, twisting, not being able to get it up. Oh, Graziano still can't. Thought he had an open three. Oh, let him get to the foul line, but that's it. Kramer. And they'll set it up again. Kramer to Mohideen. Mohideen gets it down low. They're going to throw it out of bounds. All of that time, and Sheldon comes up empty. Yeah, Grants Pass is going to feel good about that. 2:14 to go, 25-20. The Cavemen on top by 5. On their home floor here at Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium. McLean to Morgan, back to McLean. We'll give this, man. The Irish are getting on the ball quick. Not giving Grants Pass much of a chance to do anything. Although Grants Pass is hit, they're trying to tip it up, couldn't do it. Tried to lob it to Morgan, but couldn't quite get it there. Kramer has it in his hands. He almost traveled, but he's got it under control. Now he has it back. He'll go left. Here comes Mohideen. Down low. Oh. Graziano, one too many. Here's Mohideen. He can't do it. Leighton loses it out of bounds. He had the chance. He had the baseline, but dropped it out of bounds. Isley is back into the ball game. Brandes is going to take a break. Jesse's taking a break. Bruner back in. McLean. He'll drive. Pop it out to Isley. Bruner in the corner. No. That one doesn't go. Bennett grabs it. Saves it to McLean. Grants Pass will set up. Ooh, that was close. Almost threw that one out of bounds. Isley was looking to break. McLean threw it to him. But Isley recovered in time. Here's Bruner. Up. Off the glass. Yes. I'm going to say off the glass, but he didn't use the glass. Bruner gets on the scoreboard. 27-20. We're down to 30 seconds to go in the second period. So far, if Sheldon doesn't get points on the board the next 20 seconds, they'll have been shut out here in quarter number 2. That's really hard to do. That is fierce defense, let me tell you what. Leighton, you're down to 10. They better do something. Graziano can't get it up. And it goes out of bounds. Grants Pass direction with 5.6 seconds to go in the period. Oh, they've tried to roll it and taking it. Oh, Kramer gets rejected from behind. Put it up. No, it doesn't go. And that's going to get us to halftime. Peroso tried to get it in, but Perosa, I guess, Perosa is the way that is said. So we're at halftime. At halftime on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The Grants Pass Cavemen lead this one 27-20. We are back with the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale price. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get any phone you want. Any one I want? Any phone you want.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. We are at halftime, and at halftime on the John L. Scott scoreboard, if it'll show up. Grants Pass 27, Sheldon 20. This is the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report, brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The new winter recreation guide is out. It's also available online. Sign-ups are happening for events, classes, sports leagues for all. You need to see what's up at playmedford.com. Well, Grants Pass jumped out to a 20-11 lead to begin the ball game, and that's the way it ended after the first quarter. And here at halftime, Sheldon put 9 up in the second period, and Grants Pass put up 7, so there wasn't a whole lot of scoring done there in quarter number 2, but Grants Pass still holding on to a 7-point lead. The scoring individually, anyway, as far as Grants Pass is concerned, Mason Bennett has 9. Gavin McLean has 8. He has a couple of three-pointers. Bennett has 1 three-pointer. Luke Morgan has 4. And then Jaden Jesse, Cade Brandeis, and Peyton Bruner have 2 each to close out the scoring for Grants Pass. Meanwhile, for Sheldon, they have nobody in double figures. They're led by the 9 of India Mohadeen. And then there is 5 for Owen Kramer. And then 2 each for the following: Joey Rubino, Luke Layton, and Will Haverland. All of those have 2 points to give Sheldon their total. Out on the court, that's the Grants Pass cheerleaders doing their thing as we are at halftime here at Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium. This is the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night. Halftime is where we are at. Grants Pass with the 7-point lead. The Medford Parks and Recreation Department invites you to discover all the great classes, field trips, activities, and sports leagues that are coming up. Visit playmedford.com to find something for everyone and the family. One score to pass along to you. The Grants Pass Lady Cavers are leading the Sheldon Irish up in Sheldon 25-23 at the half. In other games that are going on in the Southwest Conference, just a couple more. South Eugene at Roseburg, which we referenced in the pregame show, that game has some bearing on what's going on, depending on how Roseburg does there. And South Medford is up at Willamette taking on the Wolverines, who are just struggling. And of course, you can reverse all of that. And if you do, the girls, you have the Willamette Wolverine girls down taking on the South Medford Panthers, and those two teams are wrestling over first place right now, as South Medford holds just a slim lead over Willamette on that. Even South Medford looking to probably win that game and hopefully, from their perspective, close out an undefeated season in Southwest Conference play. That's what they're aiming to do. Meanwhile, Roseburg is at South Eugene, and I'm not sure that game has a whole lot of bearing, but certainly Sheldon and Grants Pass on the girls' side has a lot of bearing on what's going to go on. And Roseburg right now has the second place in the Southwest Conference, and they may have that one pretty well sewed up here pretty quickly, depending on what happens up there in South Eugene. When we return, it's time for second half action right here on the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Sports fans in the Rogue Valley who missed the great reporting from the Mail Tribune, you can check out SouthernOregonGrapevine.com. When you get there, you'll find stories, stats, pictures, and links to our Table Rock sports streams. You can also help by reporting on your favorite team or school. Check out SouthernOregonGrapevine.com on there, or go to their Facebook page. This has been a fast-paced game. Very, very few fouls, and we'll reset the fouls back to 0. Nobody's called a timeout yet, so we're just playing on. As we begin the third quarter, Sheldon has it. Perosa. Well, then his hands back out to Kramer. And now Grant's pass will go to a zone. Here's Kramer for 3. Yes. Well, that's the way he started the game. And underneath is Bennett. Bennett, no, he doesn't get it to go, but he's fouled. There's a couple of them to choose from, so we'll wait to see who they're going to select. Mohideen with the foul. That's the first. Bennett to get a couple. That foul shot puts him in double figures for the night. Oh, almost tipped, and Jesse almost got it. Rolled around and went everywhere but in. Layton, Mohideen. Perosa, no. So Sheldon's going to bring it back out. Kramer says, let's start all over again. Layton, twisting, turning, can't get a shot off. To Kramer, who's shut down. To Layton. Out to Graziano. Graziano can't do it. Kramer. He gets everybody up in the air, then he puts one up, no good. Tipped around. Finally McLean out of there with it for the Cavemen. Back to Jesse. To Brandis out of bounds. Up for Mohideen. Grant's pass will inbound this one. They do to Bennett. Well, he almost fired a quick 3. Instead, he takes and puts it in. Yes, that one's going to count. And that little running jumper goes off the glass, and he's fouled. Foul is on Layton. 2 on Layton. Bennett back to the line. He has all 3 points in this quarter. Give him 4. That's as many as Grant's pass has scored. At least in the quarter. Graziano. No, foul. They take it out of bounds. It's on Jesse. 1 on Jesse. Sheldon gets it in. There's Kramer. No, that one doesn't go. Tipped around. We're going to get another foul. I think you're saying this is on. It's on Jesse. Two on Jesse, real quick like. 2 on Grant's pass, real quick like. Turning, twisting. Graziano's got it down, and he is fouled. Graziano. The foul is on Brandeis. That's his second. 3 now on Grant's pass. And that one goes in. Graziano's first points of the night. McLean almost losing it out of bounds. Around to Jesse, back to McLean. McLean for 3. No. Mohideen with the rebound. To Kramer. Back out there. Kramer has it. Perosa. He didn't take a shot. Doing it. There it is. From the top of the key. No, that one doesn't go. Tipped around. Sheldon will grab the rebound. Leighton puts it up. No, that one doesn't go. Brandes will grab the rebound for the Cavemen. He'll give it off. Going up and getting it in is Morgan. And Morgan is fouled. That's on Leighton. 3 on Leighton. 3 on Sheldon as a team. And Morgan misses. We now have 5 minutes to go. Third period. Leighton knocked out of bounds. Yep. Randy said it went off of Leighton. The official agrees with him. Isley into the game for Jesse. Isley on a slow dribble. Bennett to McLean. Brandes back out to Morgan. Tried to cross-court it, couldn't get it done. Mohideen picks it up. From the corner, Kramer. No! Morgan with the rebound. Isley ahead to McLean. McLean will pop a 3 himself. No! Leighton will grab the rebound for the Irish. We've got a foul. Ooh. Some Brandies. It's 3. He'll be down for a little bit. Bruner is in for Grants Pass. Kramer all the way in. Pop it out now to Rubino. Rubino can't get a shot off though. Haverland back into the ball game. Oh, they're going to throw it away. Over and back. Grants Pass. Morgan, taken away nicely that time by Sheldon. Ooh, that was close. Perosa almost traveled, but he got stopped. Perosa's going to fire a 3 now. No, that one won't go. Haverland with the rebound. Haverland goes up and gets it to go in. The putback by Haverland. 4 for the night. Grants Pass can't pull away. McLean. Bruner. See if Bennett puts it up. He does. Spin, twist, step back. Got it. Bennett continues to help the Cavemen hold Sheldon at bay. By far their leading scorer. 6 just in this quarter. 6 of the 8 that would be. Graziano can't get that little run, step back to go. Isley gets it under control finally. And with 2:33 to go in the quarter. And Grants Pass with a 7-point lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Looking to get it out to 9. Well, not going to happen. Taken away. Here comes Graziano. He's fouled. That'll be on McLean. 5 now. 2, by the way, on McLean, but 5 on Grants Pass. Graziano gets 1. Stapleton into the game for the Irish. I suppose I need to give Graziano one more, huh? Here's Bennett spinning and twisting. That one won't go. We're down below 2. The minute 55 to go. Stapleton throws it up. Can't get it to go. He gets a rebound, though. And now what do we have? Timeout. Sheldon, this will be a 30. We can see him calling it over there. That gives us the opportunity to remind you that today's game is brought to you by Schlesinger and Dave Villeneuve, attorneys with practices throughout Southern Oregon. And the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful and civil behavior at youth sporting events. Winter sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. And also our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 7 locations to serve you. Oh, Sheldon gets the basketball following the timeout. Stapleton will inbound it to Graziano. Stapleton for 3. In and out. Rattled the rim pretty good that time. Bruner. DeMorgan loses it. Here comes Peroso. Traveled. So Perosa traveled on that one nicely. Will inbound it, going to the bench. Luke Morgan. And coming in for Grants Pass, Tyler McIntosh. A minute 20 to go, third period. Ooh. Batter right back at the official. Graziano batting that one right back at him. Got good hands, though. He caught it. Underneath, put it up. Yes, count that one. And at the line will be Bruner. That foul is on McLean, or not McLean, excuse me. It's on Mohideen, who picks up his second. And Bennett will get the one in. Actually, it was not Bennett, that was Bruner, wasn't it? Sure, Bennett would be glad to take the point, but he doesn't get it. Here they're going to take it away. Bennett gets it ahead to Isley. Isley tried to save it. They're going out of bounds. Did right to Sheldon. Here comes Rubino, and Rubino is fouled by McIntosh. And now we got a discussion. We're feeling pretty good. Yeah, we're going to do it. It's on McLean. And at the line and missing is Rubino. It's not a 1-and-1. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's on number 11. That makes a little more sense. Can't be the 7th team foul. They just had 6. No, wait. You can't chalk the foul up twice. Well, it doesn't make any difference. Rubino missed them both. 40 seconds to go. We'll see if they get all this resolved afterwards. I still think that they're going to say 7, so, they're right. Unless they agree with me later. Bruner around to Bennett. McIntosh gets it to Isley. 23 seconds. Bruner thought about a 3. Pulled it down. Tried to get it off into the middle. Couldn't do it. Tried to get it to Bennett. Taken away by Sheldon. Kramer has it, and he has it taken away. And Bruner puts it up. That one goes to no good. Bruner gets a rebound, puts it in. And that will end the third period. So at the end of 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's a 10-point lead for the Grants Pass Cavemen. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Eugene, and Ashland. This is TableRockSports.net.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
And I welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night. We head to period number 4. Trying to do a little math here. I think I did something. There we go. All right, fourth quarter underway. The Grants Pass doing all they can to hold on here against the Sheldon Irish. And they're going to insist that it's 17 fouls, so I guess I'm going to have to go along with them. And here comes the 5th team foul against Sheldon. That's on Graziano, his first. Wasn't a whole lot of happiness about that call. McIntosh to McLean. Whew, McIntosh directing traffic. Got the ball right back. Wasn't quite ready for it. And we almost have it over and back. We got a timeout. Grants Pass. It's a 30-second timeout, I believe. Yes. Yeah. So we'll take a quick one here on the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net.
Game day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
And we welcome you to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. Grants pass with it. Morgan loses it on the floor. Gets it to McIntosh. To Bruner. Back to Morgan. Morgan up. That one doesn't go. Partially blocked. Isley for three. No, that one's tipped up again. And Layton will grab it out of there. 6:50 to go. We haven't had a point scored yet. Mohadeen. See if Kramer solves that. He does. Actually, Layton. Layton solves that issue as he puts it in. Knocked out of bounds, but Grant's pass will retain possession. Brandeis comes back into the ball game. He's got 3 fouls. Going to have to be somewhat cautious. He wants to get to the end. Bennett going up, but he didn't get it. On Layton. That's number 4 on Layton. Layton. Well, get ourselves organized here. Perosa into the game. Or Megat Haverland came back into the game. Bennett at the line. He's got 1. 16 so far as he's heading towards 20. See if he gets there. He's at 17. Graziano back into the ball game. Sheldon finds themselves down by 10. They've scored 2 points apiece. Mohadeen to Haverland. He says, what am I going to do? I don't want the basketball. Somebody come get it. Kramer does. And then gets it back to Mohadeen. So Sheldon holding it out there. Now they want a timeout. Sheldon will take another timeout. Should also, while I'm saying here, just not because Grants Pass is calling one, I just want to reduce theirs by 1. Another 30-second timeout. The Rogue Valley Transportation District invites you to save on car payments, gas, and insurance by riding the bus. Expanded routes and hours will get you where you need to go. Visit rvtd.org. And today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your peak rewards to save on gas on the way to Fresh Powder at Mount Ashland. 6:02 to go in the ball game. Grants Pass with a 10-point lead. Trying to hold on to that second slot. And Sheldon will throw it out of bounds. They're discussing this. Sheldon threw it out of bounds. Yeah. Ooh, Graziano almost stole the inbound. Get it off to Bruner. Unfortunately, Grants Pass is still in backcourt. Finally, McLean gets it all the way, puts it up. No, he's rejected at the rim. Turning back and putting it up as Brandeis. No, that doesn't go. Morgan puts it up. No, he's fouled. It's on Kramer, his second. At the line is Morgan. Both teams now in the bonus. Morgan makes number one. Tough miss there. Lead out to 11. Jesse back into the ball game. He too struggling with fouls. Got 3 of them. Haverland holds it over his head back to Kramer. Kramer takes the baseline. Jesse has to let him have it. Graziano. Mohadin thought about a 3, but he can't get it off. Graziano in the lane, puts it up. No, that one doesn't go. Bennett has it. Off to Jesse. Fire it ahead to McLean. They left McLean wide open. He didn't take the 3. Bruner around to Jesse. Bruner started with a 3. Thought better of it. McLean in the lane. Rises. Banks it. And with that one, McLean gets into double figures. And Sheldon is going to take another timeout. This is a full timeout. We'll join them here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
4:31 left in the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, presented by Siskiyou Cellular. 7 locations to serve you. The John L. Scott scoreboard. With a 13-point lead right now. Oh, Kramer got pushed hard that time. On Jesse. That's 3 on Jesse. I thought he already had his 3rd, but that's 3. So Kramer to see if he could reduce the deficit. And gets it down by 1. No, that one doesn't go. Scramble for the rebound. Who's got it? Still scrambling around for it. Finally, Graziano settles things down. Kramer to Mohadin. Mohadin didn't take that one. Traveled. He traveled. Yeah, he shuffled his feet. He looks at the tape. He'll see that. Coming back into the game, Stapleton for Mohadin. Brandes almost had to take it, but he saved it to Isley. Cross court to Jesse. 3:56 in the middle to Morgan. Back to Jesse. Isley can't get a 3 off. Way out in three-point territory. There they get it down low. Nicely, the reverse. Nicely done. And now it's a 14-point lead for the Cavemen on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Kramer spinning, twisting, trying to get it out there. And taken away by Bennett. Brandeis fires across court to Jesse. Ahead, and they're leaving Isley wide open for a three, and he missed it. Grabbing the rebound, putting it in is Brandeis. He's fouled. That's the first on Stapleton. Mohideen back into the ball game. Replacing I think it's Rubino. It didn't make it. It was Brandeis puts in the foul the foul shot. $17-point lead. Now, with only 3 minutes to go, Grants Pass starting to look pretty comfortable in this. They're in a zone defense right now. Sheldon's not penetrating it. Stapleton back out to Kramer for a three. Yes. And that will create a timeout. See what they're going to call here. Looks like they're going to call a full timeout as everybody's taking a seat. That's what it is. We'll do also right here on TableRockSports.net.
Any phone you want. Any one I want? Any phone you want.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations to serve you. And here on the John L. Scott scoreboard, you can see that Grants Pass has opened it up here. Now with a 14-point lead. I can tell you that John L. Scott has offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene, and Grants Pass throws it out of bounds. Stapleton coming back in, Layton coming back in for Sheldon. And coming in for Grants Pass is McLean. We're down to the final 2:32. There's a steal. Well, that was almost a double dribble, I thought, but no, they say no such thing. Brandeis has it. And now what do we have? A foul on Stapleton. It's 9, as you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Oh, one more. Grants Pass will be shooting 2 every time. Nope. And he's on that one, but Bennett grabs the rebound. And the Cavemen will hold it. Now they'll start playing. McLean, foul. Kramer. Double bonus. That's 3 on Kramer. And at the line, McLean. He'll be there to shoot 2. See if he can get 2. With 2:11 to go, they'd push the lead out to 16 if he can put this in. Nope, we'll keep it at 15. The Irish have the rebound. Graziano almost traveled. Wants to pull a 3, but he can't do it. Scramble for the basketball. And a foul on McLean. That's 3 on McLean. Rubino comes back in for Sheldon. Mohadine at the line. No, that doesn't go. Morgan with the rebound, and there's a foul. Perosa with that foul. That's his first. Although he went to the bench. I think they're playing a little bit of offense-defense right now, trying to keep Layton out of trouble. Morgan nails the first. And the second one. Isley coming into the game. So now on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's a 17-point lead for Grants Pass. And we're down to 1:55 to go. Mohadine for 3. No. Graziano grabs the rebound. You're going to see a lot of threes. Stapleton. Nope, he'll turn around the lane. He's rejected. McLean's going to grab that thing out of there. McLean looking to get it into the forecourt. Finally gets it there. Over to Brandeis. Back to McLean. Down to 1.5 minutes to go. McLean will stand there until somebody comes and plays defense. And he'll dump it off to Bennett. Bennett scores and is fouled. On the night for Bennett. And Mason Bennett will stand there. They call it on Stapleton. I get through substituting all the way around. Bennett's going to take a couple of free throws. That one gives him 20. And with that one, he'll take a seat on the bench for the rest of the evening. It's a 20-point lead for the Cavemen with only 1:20 to go in the ball game. That'll help secure second place for them. Not tightly, but a lot better position than if they would have lost. Jakovic had it in his hands. Back out to Winger. Here's a 3. No, Jesse couldn't grab that one. Get it back to Winger. Offensive foul on Winger. That's his second. Brandis has a seat. Trying to get the seniors out to a standing ovation. Bennett with it in his hands. He'll scoop it. Yes! He just jammed that one home. Now whistle. And a foul. On Isley. And the first one is good by Peterson. Another rousing ovation for Bennett. Doesn't quite get a standing ovation, but he got an ovation. That one's no good. Morgan with the rebound to McLean. Grants Pass gets ready to empty the bench. McLean, no good with that one. 24 seconds to go. Taken away by Bruner. McLean's going to have to do something. Isley. So what do we have? They want to get all the subs in. They want to get the starters off the floor for the final seconds here. All of these, there's a timeout. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here because we'll be going to a break anyway shortly. But Grants Pass basically not really going over strategy. They're just trying to get everybody into the game, their final home game, at least for the boys. The next two games for, or the next game for Grants Pass will be Tuesday when they go to Roseburg. And their season will be over. Everybody else will play Tuesday and Friday. There's a long three. No. And that's going to end the ball game. So here at the Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium, it is a final. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's reads Grants Pass 58, Sheldon 37. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. We invite you to stay tuned now for the Conger Morris post-game show. That comes up next on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night. Checking my math. There it is. I think we're okay. I wouldn't want to guarantee that by any stretch of the imagination. Let me do this. And yeah, I think we're in the ballpark. This is the Conger Morris post-game show. Conger Morris, where you'll find hometown help through difficult times. And so Grants Pass gets a big victory tonight, winning this one 58-37 over the Sheldon Irish, and moves Grants Pass now to 6-5 in conference and drops Sheldon to 4-6, which is major since there's only one game left for Grants Pass, 2 left for Sheldon. One looks like on paper it should be a win. That would be for Sheldon, that they should be taking on South Eugene. But South Eugene just got their players back, including their very best player that's been out with injury. So maybe we don't want to give it too quickly, but that would look, at least on paper, like maybe that's a Sheldon win. And then they have to close out with Roseburg, which is what Grants Pass is going to do on Tuesday. And Roseburg is kind of probably an iffy. The Grants Pass Cavemen basically led this one from, well, they had to come from, it counts as a come from behind win because Kramer put down a 3-pointer right away, and Grants Pass had to fight their way back just a little bit, but they were leading at the end of the first quarter 20-11. Then they led at halftime 27-20. By the third quarter, they had begun to find the range and led 40-30 when it was over. The fourth quarter, they really found the range, putting up 18 points in the fourth quarter and winning this one 50-37. Quickly, let's do some scoring. The Owen Kramer led the Irish with 11. India Mohideen had 9. 4 for Will Haverland and Luke Layton. There was 5 for Rocco Graziano and 2 for Joey Rubino. Meanwhile, Grants Pass was led by their senior tonight, Mason Bennett. He had 22 on the night. Joining him in double figures was Gavin McLean with 11. 9 for Luke Morgan. 7 for Peyton Bruner. There was 5 for Cade Brandeis. And there was 2 each for Jaden Jesse and Ivan Isley. So a nice win, as we said, by Grants Pass. They needed this one. They want to hold on to that second spot. They now have 6 wins against 5 losses, which gives them a half-game lead on the North Medford Black Tornado. And they're going to have to hold on to that, man, because North Medford Black Tornado, they have to play on Tuesday. They have to play South Medford. That won't be any easy task at all. And that will be in the South Medford Gymnasium, senior night for them. And then they will close out, the boys will anyway, against the Willamette Wolverines at home. So a little bit of a tough road for North Medford. If Grants Pass can figure out how to squeeze another win out of there, they may have second place wrapped up before the end of the season. I can probably get that wrapped up by Tuesday if they could get a win. But we'll see what happens. We'd like to thank you for watching tonight's live streaming action. We'd like to thank Grants Pass High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Our next Table Rock Sports production for Grants Pass is going to be Tuesday the 21st when it'll be girls action as the Lady Cavers will be home to take on the Roseburg Indians. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass 58, Sheldon 37. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon.